Hi Project 3, hope you are very well. Now as I mentioned in the previous video, we are going to be going through the examination and that is why my camera is on this side. So you won't see my face in this video, but you will hear my voice. Now, in the Unit 5 test, I'm going to be zooming in on certain parts of the exam which I need you to complete. Now if you look here in Activity 1, you need to write the questions and answers. So here in the example, they ever meet Paul McCartney? No, but they meet Ringo Starr. So what you need to write here is, have they ever met Paul McCartney? No, they haven't, but they have met Ringo Starr. They've met Ringo Starr. Now these answers need to be in present perfect. You have 4 sets of questions and answers to complete, and there are 8 points. Now look at these very carefully. You write or type your answers, pause the video, give yourself 5, as you can see here, 5 minutes, and complete the answer. So pause before you go on to the next activity. Now we're going to move on to activity 2. Okay, so have a look at activity 2 here. Look at the table and write sentences about what Joyce and David have done. Now remember, I gave you an activity to do not so long ago about things you have done and things you haven't done. Now, for example, you see here Joyce writes a book. Joyce has written a book. Okay, you need to be aware that in present perfect you have present past participles. So just be careful of your use of verbs here. Okay, and the use of have and has. Okay, for this, write in full sentences and give yourself 5 minutes to pause the video and then come back for activity 3. Okay, now let's look at activity 3. What you have to do is make sentences and questions with these words. Australia, been, have I is the example. As you can see, I have been to Australia. So you have to make sure you put the sentence or question in the correct order using present perfect. Now you have to do that, write this out in 6 sentences. That's our 6 points. Once again, give yourself about roughly 5 minutes, as you can see here, and answer the questions. Okay. And then we move down here. So, activity 4. Correct the verbs in these sentences. Now, this is a little bit more difficult, okay? Now, for example, I drove a bike last week. No, that's not correct. Instead, you would say, I rode a bike last week. Look at each sentence very carefully. Look at the verb and choose a correct verb for each sentence. Choose the correct verb for each sentence. Okay? Give yourself about 3 or 4 minutes to complete that. Oh, and remember, pause the video. Okay. Okay. Now look at activity 5. Complete the sentences using the words in the box. Now you have a box here with a series of words. Remember when we did recycling a couple of weeks ago? This is what it is looking at. So you have, for example, everyone needs to help keep our city clean. So clean is the word in the example. Look at the 5 questions and choose the correct word, okay? Give yourself about 3 or 4 minutes to complete this activity. Okay, now let's look at 6a. Read and match the dialogues to the pictures. Okay, so you have some dialogues there. I want you to give yourselves a moment to read them, and then I'm going to give you the pictures. Okay, and do not worry, you can rewind the video. You can rewind the video to make sure you put the right answers in. Okay, here are the pictures. give yourself about 30 seconds to properly look at the pictures. And you can pause the video at any time. Okay, so that is the end of your exam. So what you will have to do is that you have to write or type your answers and either send them or scan and send your answers to me by email. And if you have any questions, do let me know. And watch out for the Trinity video in part 3. And also you watch out for a little special writing task as well for you to complete. Okay? Hope you are all very well and don't work too hard. And I want you to wish you the very best of luck in your exam. Okay? Good work and good luck and break a leg. Bye-bye. Bye.